In this video, I'm going to be looking at the all-new VForce4X reed valve for KTM Husqvarna GasGas 125 through 300 two-stroke throttle in body injection bike. Full disclosure, I received this reed valve from Moto Tassinari free of charge for review purposes. The unit I received does not have a part number marked on it, but I confirmed with Moto Tassinari the correct part number is V4X26AM. I'll put a link to the part in their website if you want to check it out. And here you can see the Moto Tassinari VForce reed block kit. It includes the reed block, a couple of gaskets, some stickers and installation instructions. Here you can see the stock reed valve and inlet manifold assembly removed from my 2024 KTM 300 EXC. And the EXC and XCW models have oil injection into the reed valve, and you can see the barbed hose connector here. Oil makes its way into here from the oil pump, and there's a passageway down in the reed valve, and oil can make its way to the inlet. I'll show that in more detail when I take off the manifold. And here you can see the inlet side of the stock reed valve, and as I mentioned, the oil feeds into this section of the reed block, feeds down here, and there's actually a hole which passes through to allow air to enter this side and push out oil into the reed valve. And here you can see the outlet side of the stock reed valve, and you can see it has stoppers on each side to limit the movement of the outer reed petals. The outer reed petals are a split design. I think you can see a split there, and the inner petals are one piece. And here you can see the inlet side of the VForce reed block, and you'll see there's no provision made for connecting oil injection to it. So if you want to run this on your EXC or XCW TBI, you'll need to run premix like I do on my bike. I did make a separate video regarding my conversion to premix, and I'll put a link to that video in the description of this one. Also, one other significant difference is the center divider in the reed block. It's much more aerodynamic on the VForce block. I'll put both the stock and the VForce side by side and compare them later in the video. And here you can see the outlet side of the VForce reed block, and you can see a couple of differences compared to stock. There's no wing stopper on the outer petals, and the other difference is that all the petals are single piece. So the outer and inner, all four petals, single piece. And here you can see the inlet manifold on the VForce, and it's a bit difficult to show on camera, but internally the inlet manifold does mate up nicely to the VForce. There's no protrusions, and the airflow should be nice and smooth. And here you can see a comparison of the inlet side of the VForce on the left and stock on the right. A couple of differences. One I mentioned before is the divider on the VForce is quite thin, nicely profiled and aerodynamic, whereas the stock one is much thicker. Other difference, there's no oil injection on the VForce. The stock one has this bit which protrudes into the airflow. And here you can see a comparison of the outlet side of the VForce on the left and stock on the right. As I mentioned, the VForce has 4 single reed petals, whereas the stock has on the outer side split petals, on the inner side single petals. So I'm going to go ahead and install the VForce on my bike, and I'll be riding on Sunday at the Kegon Quarry course. I'll be making a video of that, so be sure to check it out if you're interested. Also in the video, I plan to be riding some beta off-road test bikes, so it should be an interesting video.